All right, good motion. I think it'll close now. I hope.
Hey, look, someone threw away Mom and Dad.
Ooh, now we can get fresh new parents. Maybe hairless, smooth ones?
Hi, kids.
Don't worry, Tina. I'm gonna shower before the movie tonight.
Oh, so now you shower.
You put a lemon slice on my eye instead of a cucumber.
I got confused by all the food in the bathroom.
Lemons are for the water, cucumbers are for the eyes, and salt and vinegar chips are for the mouth. I'm serenading you with my voice. I just spat a little, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, I love that song. It's so tip-worthy.
In the diaper, please.
Gene, no.
Run, Austin, run. We gotta get out of here. How many closets does this place have?
I know, so much storage.
Louise, come on, we gotta leave.
Not me. Not in a car. Trapped with all of you and your worms.
Louise! Symphony!
Are you sure you don't want us to stay here and do extra work, Dad? With our sweet little hands?
Nope, that's okay.
Look what Tina can do with her hands. 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 Her hands, her hands, her hands. Boom, fart, nip, dips, double dips, and that's why we drove off the cliff. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Look what Tina can do with her hands. 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 Hell yeah, that felt good. Can I do that again, Mom?
Sure, sweetie, go ahead.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
All right, here we go. Let's do this. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is our second annual virtual Comic-Con. I don't even remember what it was like to do the other kind. I'm Loren Bouchard. We're celebrating Bob's Burgers today. Can I please introduce our cast and a special guest. Our cast today: Eugene Mirman. Please.
Hello.
Larry Murphy.
Hello.
John Roberts.
Hello.
Dan Mintz.
Hi.
Kristen Schaal.
Hello!
Jon Benjamin.
Hello.
And this non-acting person is Nora Smith. She's the reason we're all here because she writes all the best scripts.
Oh, hello.
She's a showrunner along with me, and she's been along for the entire ride. We're very, very sad to be virtual, but also glad to be here because we do have, I think, 6 fans who are going to join us at the end of this. So it'll be like Comic-Con, but if you divide it 2,000 by 6, it'll be that much less. That many fewer fans, but still a nice chance to celebrate these folks on the screen and the show, and most of all, to communicate to you guys. All right, here's what we're going to do. I want to give you a little outline of what this panel is going to be. We're going to talk a little. Then I'm going to tease the upcoming season and the movie and the album. Then we're going to show some clips of the upcoming season. And then mostly, I'm excited to meet the fans and take some questions. And we have some questions from social media too. We're obviously doing this, it's boring to talk about recording from home. I won't even get into it. I won't ask you about your pillow forts and all the technical hurdles you've had to overcome. I will even resist the urge to again kind of celebrate and recognize the heroics involved in staying in production through all of lockdown and all of COVID and keeping the show going. It is truly incredible. I think we kind of have covered it, and I feel that at this point, perhaps it's more interesting because we're on the cusp of going back to talk about what we're going to be going back to. Not only will the audience see season 12, but we'll be going back to work. What you call season 12 audience, we call it season 11. It's so crazy. But we're going to have, I think, a chance to be back together, which is, that's the thing I most think about when I think about the biggest cost of COVID to Bob's is ultimately the interaction of the actors. You guys recorded as an ensemble from the beginning. And I still firmly believe that it is a kind of a magic ingredient that gives a life and energy to the track and kind of brings out your A game. So that's the thing I'm most excited about. Once we return to something, whatever you want to call it, normal, I think that ensemble recording, even when you guys are in separate cities, and frankly, even if you guys are in your home studios that you almost all had to build during COVID, I think it's still, when we can figure out how to connect and have you guys recording simultaneously is when we'll have the sort of the final Bob's magic ingredient back in the sauce. But what are you guys looking forward to? And I'll ask another question. What are you least looking forward to when you return to, so-called normal professional life? Eugene, I'll start with you. What are you looking forward to? What are you least looking forward to?
What am I looking forward to in terms of, I'm looking forward to recording with everybody.
Yeah.
Being all together, the camaraderie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then least?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess if the vaccines don't work, and people suffer greatly. I find it unlikely, but I guess, or is the right answer, I gotta drive to work.
No right or wrong answer.
I don't know where on that scale I'm supposed to be.
What about you, Larry?
I'm obviously looking forward to seeing everyone that I work with and getting to work together, but I'm not looking forward to being tracked by the government.
What about you, John Roberts?
Definitely looking forward to being back together as a unit, and table reads. I love table reads. And I'm not looking forward to, there's nothing I'm not looking forward to. I'm looking forward to every single thing.
Wow.
Maybe the elevator in the building that we record in.
Yeah. What about you, Dan?
I like sometimes when you do the table reads and are celebrating like something of cupcakes, like anniversary or number, like an award. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I'm not looking forward to the parking at the office where you have to keep looking on the first floor and you finally go down to the second floor.
Yeah, can you guys do something about that
right
before Dan has to go to work?
These are real life problems. Like, parking.
What about you, Nora?
Wow, celebrities are just like us, huh, Dan?
I mean, it's pretty boring. I'm looking forward to being in the writer's room and stuff and just goofing off. And so many snacks and saying let's meet at the Com. Let's go to the Com. And then we're not going to the Com because we order in every day. And then least of all wise, I guess, I mean, it's been really nice, even though I have to hide from her most of the day. It's been really nice being home with Gloria. And our nanny, she's fun to hang out with too. So
you're gonna miss them. You're saying
I'm gonna miss them. I'm gonna miss them, but also it'll be nice to be able to walk freely in a place. And not
Is Gloria the woman who abducted you?
It's actually a good relationship now that we're in. Yeah.
What about you, Kristen?
I'm looking forward to the same things everyone says, riffing off each other and feeling each other's energies and laughing at jokes. I'm least looking forward to having absolutely nothing to talk about when we're not acting, except for the pandemic, because I've noticed that there isn't anything else going on in our lives this whole year and a half except for the pandemic. So I will be rehashing virus variants, mutations, quarantine, lockdowns, over and over until something new happens.
Got it. John, what about you?
The snack tray. I miss the snack trays at Soundtrack New York. I haven't had a snack tray in over a year and a half, pushing over a year. I'm looking forward to, and this goes against hype. I'm looking forward to see John Roberts again.
Oh,
That's really sweet.
Well, because, like, actually, the way we do the show, I don't know, everybody's all of
Here
you.
it comes. Here it comes.
What do you mean?
No, here, come on, do it. Do the thing.
I do what?
You're looking forward to seeing me, but now do the
No,
thing.
he was going to say something sincere, I think.
No, I think I was going to say that John and I probably are the only one, except maybe Larry as well, of the three people in New York who work together. So I haven't seen those two.
Oh, maybe.
I really do. Yeah.
Get your edge back before you come back to work, huh?
What's that?
No.
And okay, I don't like your hair.
There it is.
Oh,
Thank you.
Everybody
Thank
wanted
you.
it.
More of that, less of whatever you were doing before.
All right. Sorry.
No, I like sincere Jon Benjamin just as much as thorny Jon Benjamin. All right, like I said, I want to make sure I leave time to talk to the fans, so I'm going to keep us moving. The upcoming season. First of all, I want to say the upcoming season has been made during COVID, but with the same absolute commitment and ambition. I think of it as just ambitious as ever, even though it was quite a challenge just to get the thing made at all. But what we wanted the audience to feel was that these were not some sort of, they don't have an asterisk next to them. We don't want you to know that the actors had to record at home and that the animators were working from home. The designers, everyone was, obviously it was under a sort of unusual circumstance, but we want you to feel none of that. And I guess similarly, I want to say, I keep thinking about the ambition, the particular ambition of the show is I imagine our mission is to keep making small stories feel big. I keep that in mind, and I know Nora does too, as we go through all the possible ways you can, come back to this work and try to tell a new story and not repeat yourself. And in a way, you see the temptation to have, to break the show in some way. But I think if we resist and we keep telling small stories that can feel big, then we're doing our jobs. I'll say some names of these episodes. We're going to start in the fall. We don't have an official date yet, but we are going to have a episode here. I'll just say a bunch of names. These are titles. We work not hard at all on these titles. Crystal Mess, The Pumpkining, Driving Big Dummy, Seven Tween Again, Beach Please, Stuck in the Kitchen with You, Gene's Christmas Break, Loft in Bedslation, FOMO You Didn't, Touch of Evaluations, Video Killed the Genio Star, Frigate Me Not, Ferry on My Wayward Bob and Linda, Interview with the Papa Pyre, Ancient Misbehaving, Spider House Rules, Clear and Present Ginger, A Sprouta Boy, some titles we are not prepared yet to announce. All of these coming in what the audience knows popularly as season 12. Let me do the guest list really quickly. I just want to celebrate these names. Wendy Molyneux read all of the guests on the Great North really fast, and I'm really jealous. I want to do that too. This is, here we go, as fast as I can. All the guest cast coming in season 12. Some folks we've had before, some new folks. Stephanie Beatrice, Ashley Nicole Black, Joel Kim Booster, Sarah Baker, Doug Benson, John Early, Kate Berlant, Zach Galifianakis, Kevin Kline, Gary Cole, David Wayne, John Michael Higgins, Tim Meadows, Ron Funches, Dana Snyder, Danette Wilson, Christine Madrano, Robin Thede, Kevin Avery, Nick Kroll, Will Forte, Timberly Hill, both Silvermans, of course, Steve Agee, Kulap Velasak, Joe Latrulio, Maya Erskine, Molly Shannon, Jessica St. Clair, Jillian Bell, Wyatt Cenac, and the great Todd Barry, all either coming back or coming to Bob's for the first time in season 12, all from their homes. Every single one of them, I think, had to be sent a microphone. Thank you to all of them. Let me see. I want to talk about the movie really quick because we still can't talk about the movie, not officially. We don't have a date. We still don't have a date. But I do want to, of course, tell the fans this is what we're working on. In particular, my every waking moment is spent on the movie. And it's coming. They have to put it out. We're going to be in theaters. That's my pledge. We're gonna, I think, really soon be able to start releasing trailers, teasers, art, clips, whatever, all the little things that are, such a pleasure for us to release out into the world, and hopefully pleasure for you guys to check out and get excited about. We also made a short so long ago. You guys haven't even recorded it, you actors, but this was before COVID. We made a short called My Butt Has a Fever that was going to go into theaters. So hopefully we can release that too. And yeah, I think, the movie is where we will leave it all on the field. It is going to be the best possible thing we could make. I don't know how you all individually will receive it or how it will do commercially, but I can guarantee it will be the best movie we could possibly have made. We're leaving no stone unturned. And I guess I would also say, I don't know if we've announced this. I forget if we have anyway. I just want to tell you the genre mashup that the movie is, which is, it is a musical, comedy, mystery, adventure, and kind of a coming of age story. And so I'm hoping we can just be talking about that nonstop soon, and the actors too. But we don't have a date yet, so we'll hold back. Okay, I gotta get to the clips. All right, I want to talk to the cast some more, but I want to show some clips. We have 3 clips from the upcoming season. It's always fun to tease these a little bit. We put them, where did we put them? The first one I happen to know. I don't need my notes. It's from an episode that Nora wrote. That is, this is from the B story of the Pixie, what's it called, Nora?
Called Manic Pixie Crap Show.
Thank you, Manic Pixie Crap Show. In this clip, I believe if this is the first one, it's Linda and Bob are in the restaurant when an unusual flower arrangement is delivered to the restaurant. Let's take a look.
Hi, I have a flower delivery for this address.
Oh, flowers! Wait a minute, are those flowers a dog?
Yes, ma'am. It's a Bow Wow flower arrangement.
I love it! Technology, huh? Unbelievable what they can do.
Who's it from?
Yeah, where's the card?
That's a fair question.
Okay.
That I was kinda hoping didn't come up because I think it fell off somehow. As we say in the flower business. Sorry about that.
Aw, it kind of reminds me of this dog that lived next door when I was a kid. He was a white mutt named Bottle Cap. They called him that because he could balance a bottle cap on his nose. He would entertain us neighborhood kids for hours, letting us put bottle caps on his nose. And one time a doll's head we found. That was weird.
Uh-huh.
He was cooler than any dog or person that I ever met. He taught us so much about life, about balancing stuff on our noses. I am who I am because of that dog.
Wait, really?
And then he got hit by a hot dog truck and died.
Whoa.
Oh, Lynn, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, dog, hot dog. It's almost funny. Oh, I'm laughing because I'm fine.
Well, I'm gonna take off. Have a good one.
Bye, Flower Man. Okay, Bottle Cap 2. Let's put you on the counter. I'll set out a little bowl of kibble for you. Just kidding. I know your flowers. I know his flowers.
I know that you know.
I know your flowers. I know your flowers.
A John Roberts showcase, a clinic in voiceover acting. Huh?
Bottle Cap. I love that episode. It's so funny.
I found out that my dad witnessed his dog dying in front of him after I wrote that episode. He's like, I thought you knew. I thought that's why you wrote it. It's like, why would I do that to you?
To relive. Oh, no, it's hysterical.
Have you guys, when you're, as a result of lockdown, do you feel like sort of that you interact with fewer fans, or are you more online and therefore interacting with more Bob's fans? This is for anyone who cares to answer.
I interact with fewer people across the board. I've taken no eye contact out of my writer because there's no point in it anymore. There's no eye contact left in the world.
Not to be had. Who else? Kristen, you've been working a lot.
I know, but I think you could tell from my first comment about how I'm going to be talking about the virus in my downtime between takes, how I bummed everybody out. That's sort of that's sort of where I'm at right now. I have not met fans in person, obviously. But yeah, there's been some more online stuff, and it's always very exciting when people post something on Twitter, like birthday parties that people are having or art and stuff like that. And it's very cool. And I posted a picture saying that the movie was going to come out soon, and I got a lot of excitement from that, and it was great. So it's great. Love the Bob's Burgers fans so much, and I wish that the Bob's family was my real family.
Early on in the pandemic, they in New York City especially, and I think they did it all over the country. At a certain time when the shift gets out, doctors and nurses would get applauded.
Yeah.
From the windows, and that's when I would go out, like just walk around as well, assuming that people were clapping. Me being the Harrison Pop on Bob's Burgers.
Yeah. I bet, in a way, I guess they were then.
I think maybe a few people might have clapped for me, not for the doctors.
Yeah.
About 2 months ago, I took a selfie with someone at a 10-foot distance. I'm sorry I left that out.
Oh, that's a hard angle. Do you do it like?
They took it, and because I made a face like, yeah, I didn't know, and like, I don't want to die. And then they were like, of course, who would want to die? We were outdoors. It was great.
I did point out, I think, to a few people that my voice got recognized more when you wear a mask.
Huh. People are here.
That was an unusual, people are like more tuned into the voice.
That's fascinating.
It was.
That's interesting.
That happened a lot early on when everybody, obviously I was noticing that everywhere I went, people would pick it up right away.
That's really cool. Yeah. You said in the past, there was a friend of your niece or somebody who if you stood in front of them and talked, they didn't care. But if you went behind them and talked, they got excited.
Yeah. Yes. It must be some brainwave, right? Like,
yes.
That you're like looking at someone and that's not the guy.
Yes. Well,
any woman really, when you stand behind them and talk, like they'll perk up and have a reaction.
Hello there.
You feel my hot breath on the back of your
all right. I still can't find my notes, but I also know what this second clip is. Speaking of John's voice, this is a little bit from the animatic of Driving Big Dummy.
So many empty Tupperwares in here. I'm sitting on one.
Yeah, I meant to stack those. Hey, if you want, you can find the lids that match the bottoms. That's fun. Make it like a game.
I don't think that's a fun game.
Hey, Bob, if you need to fart like you just did, just tell me. I'll pull over and you can get out.
Teddy, I didn't fart.
There's no reason we both have to suffer, right?
That's fine. I did not fart.
I'm going to find a safe spot to pull over.
Teddy.
You get out, you rip a fart, you get back in the car.
I didn't fart. That was either you or the truck smells like that. I didn't fart.
Forget about it. So, what do you want to talk about? Sports? Deep stuff? Love?
Mm-mm.
Heartbreak?
No.
New beginnings?
Mm-mm.
Favorite tools?
Mm.
Funny internet videos? Hey, Bob, do me a favor and hold that window shut. Sometimes it starts whistling when I get up around 50.
Do I have to hold this the whole trip?
No, just while we're going faster than 50. Anyway, do you wear socks when you sleep?
No.
I'm thinking about trying one on and one off. Hear me out. It all started when I was a kid. I lost one of my socks. I was going to tell you the short version, but we got all day. Whoops, that one was me.
Oh, my God.
The odd couple is sort of a wonderful new odd couple there. Bob and Teddy in Teddy's truck, not a flatbed truck. Teddy's truck, the third character in that scene. I think the next clip is very heartwarming. It's very sweet. It features the kids a little bit more, Gene in particular, and it's about a kind of a unique fear that we wanted to explore a little bit. This idea that what if Gene, Rich Rinaldi, the writer in particular, was exploring this idea of what about when these sort of a kid around 11 years old starts to be afraid of growing older, the fear of growing older. I think, we talk a lot about kids always wanting to be older so they can do stuff, but there is this a little bit, I think, in childhood of like actually also being a little afraid of getting older. So this clip explores that. Also animatic. Please enjoy.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Oh, that's where that comes from.
Chicken? Nice.
Huh, what's the matter? What's the matter, sweetie?
Pube!
I think that's a chest hair, not technically a pube, unless you have a really long crotch.
Thanks a lot, Tina. I bet I caught puberty from you. I'm not ready to be an adult. Before you know it, I'm gonna be a pile of dust and bones holding onto an electric saxophone, probably. As if the life skills thing wasn't enough, now my own sweet body is telling me to grow up. Go away, pube. I don't want a 401k.
Aw, Gene.
You know, Gene, besides the body hair and pimples and armpit odor and mood swings and neck sweat, puberty's great.
Why is Gene's pube gray?
Even my puberty is growing up too fast.
That didn't put up much of a fight.
Ah!
It's a match. Old man gray.
Oh, Dad's chest hair must have stuck on me this morning when I gave him his surprise shower hug.
It's not really a surprise when you do it every single day.
Oh, thank God I'm not pubing out. I'm still a beautiful baby boy.
Yes, you are. Yeah.
Actually, you're a tween, in between Louise and me.
Not a boy, not yet a woman.
I'm not tween anything. I'm securely in the child column. Mother, I'm gonna need extra chicken. This shook me to my core. I thought I lost you, Smoothie.
Yay. Upcoming season. Nora, should we tease we're doing a two-parter at the end of next season. It's, I believe, breaking some rules, hopefully. I think we should break a few rules every season, just gently here and there, carefully selected rule breaking. This is a two-parter, and a significant amount of the episode takes place within Tina's erotic friend fiction, in which she's exploring a kind of a Blade Runner romantic / dark fantasy. What do we want to say about this episode, besides that it's a two-parter and it will be at the end of next season?
I mean, do you want to talk about the rule breaking stuff or the same?
Oh, yeah. You mean
that I'm nervous about?
Yeah, Nora and I have a friendly disagreement about whether or not to include many minutes with no dialogue and just action and music. And by the time you see the episode, you'll know who won the argument.
What's the rule? What's the rule it's breaking?
Not to do many minutes of no dialogue and just music and action.
Not make it some weird art film.
Yeah, exactly.
To try to score a hit in France.
Tom and Jerry does that though. Tom and Jerry's all music, right?
Mm-hmm. Lots of cartoons. They started that way.
Yeah.
Yep. Most of them are gone now.
You guys ever maybe black and white?
On for a long time though.
Tom and Jerry still's great.
They still make that?
Well, they play it. They still play it.
Well, right. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think they call it Law and Order now.
We used to say in the writer's room, tell, don't show. We literally would endeavor to have a character say what was happening. And we even included the ethic that we really wanted to play as a podcast, that you could watch Bob's with your ears and enjoy it as much or maybe more as someone who was watching the visuals. And I guess this would be breaking that rule that we made for ourselves for so long. This would be hard. You would not know what was happening for the first time on Bob's if you were just listening and not watching.
So Nora,
that's a big problem because everyone looks at their phones and reads Twitter while they're watching their favorite show.
It's true. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. This will demand.
She's not complaining about the pandemic. It's everything else.
I look over at my partner, and it's a show he loves, and he's still like, ugh. But that's everybody.
I know. And God bless them, because then I get to read what they say about Bob's while they're doing it.
They're watching it on their phones.
They're watching it on their phones and then commenting on their I guess, on something else.
Well, maybe if there is a big silent break and you're looking at your phone, you might be like, did you go off? Or maybe you look up for a minute.
Yeah. That's a trick.
You're right.
It's a classic Nora trick.
She's
There's
again.
songs in them too. I don't know if we want to. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
like where Loren gets to write the music, which is a special treat, I think.
So wait, just so
Loren and Nora.
Well, but the music, like the
The chords and the bass line, yeah. What were you gonna say, John?
I was going to say, just so we know, Nora's on this. Well, we'll find out, but I forgot who's going to win and why.
Nora's against it because what if it's not funny? And Loren is for it because he's been trapped in his house and he's just gone crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like, I want to bring more jazz to the world. I don't care what it does. You're like, I bought a Hammond organ in prison and now I'm using it.
Exactly.
So Nora definitely lost that night, right?
Well, so far she's allowing.
I got a few words in.
We're a year away.
She won Act 1 and I won.
I mean, the episodes are talkies. There's just some periods of music, right?
That is correct. That is correct.
And it is mostly with dialogue.
Chock full of dialogue. It just happens to have the longest span. If we do it this way, it'll be the longest span of just visuals and music that we have done up to this point.
Scooby-Doo.
But what about the song? Will the song be the same or will the song change?
Will there be
throughout it?
words?
Yeah, like if his song is just no.
Song is sung.
Have you heard it? That's
Wait, there's lyrics?
close.
Wait, are you saying there's lyrics?
There's lyrics.
Oh, that tell a story?
No. The song at the end has lyrics, and then the synthesizers dreamscape in the middle will have no lyrics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like Fantasia.
Like Fantasia, exactly.
I love it.
Oh, Fantasia, yeah. No?
What made me think of Fantasia? Larry's was, yeah.
Yeah, it's like note for note. All right, let's do this. Let's bring the fans on. I can't wait. We have 3 fans joining us. 3 fans, everyone. They're going to come on this Zoom. They're going to be with us. They're going to ask questions.
We lost 3 during that.
We lost 3 during the Zoom.
They stopped liking the show during this.
I can't follow this.
Well, one of their questions was, what's your favorite part about coming back? And one was, what's your least favorite part?
I think all 3 were going to ask us our favorite burger of the day.
I think none are. I forget. I've had a preview, but why don't we find out here?
Prepare that answer, and Eugene and I have never come up with.
I know. We always, all of us panic. Oh, I see Emma. I see Cindy. I see Emily.
Wow.
Hi, you.
Hi.
Chosen
Hello.
3.
Chosen ones.
Yeah. The Q&A, the intimate Q&A. Who wants to go first? Cindy, you just unmuted, I think. You wanted to ask your question first?
Oh, sure.
Wait. Say a little bit about yourself and then ask your question.
Okay. I'm Cindy. I'm from Portland, Oregon, and I run the Bob's Burgers fan page, Tina TBH, on Instagram.
I know you.
I know you.
I love your page. It's great.
I love you.
Thanks for supporting the show and spreading all the love. It's really a great page. Everyone should follow it.
Thank you. My question is for John. What are the 5 sexy parts?
Oh, the 5 sexy parts from the song I've Still Got My Sexy Parts from the that Nora and I wrote that Nora thinks no one ever
saw that episode?
Evidence, Nora.
Nora needs to, Nora can answer that, right?
Oh, God.
The question was for John.
Question was for
Yeah,
John.
but
And also, John, you're allowed to make up your own 5 sexy parts. I feel that, I think I wrote that lyric and I feel that it is, each person has to answer it for themselves.
Okay. My eyebrows, my lips, I guess my butt, and
eardrum,
and my eardrum. Yeah.
You left out spleen.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, John, what did you call your lips?
My sexy
Jerry.
parts.
Oh, just the lips.
My lips are my sexy parts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there? Maybe they're not. I don't know.
No, they're great.
Yeah,
Top notch.
Yeah, excellent.
I thought you had said something else about your lips. I'm sorry.
My special lips or something. It did sound like you put an adjective in front of them.
Yeah, there was something.
I have special lips.
That magic
You
lips.
always say my special lips. Yeah.
I always put in my special lips. No, I was born with these lips, but that's it.
Oh,
They haven't grown since.
did I mention the album is coming out? Did I talk about the
You didn't talk about it, but you did mention it.
The Bob's Burgers television program features music, and the Sub Pop record label was crazy enough, nice enough, interested in releasing these as carefully made vinyl releases, and of course CDs and digital. And the next batch is ready and is going to be released. And hold on, I have a text about whether or not I'm allowed to say it. I think that by the time this airs, I'm allowed to say that the album is being released on August 20th. August 20th. All the music that you love from seasons 7, 8, and 9. That basically we just gather, we wait like a farmer collecting these crops, and then we release it when it's almost too much. When you almost don't want to hear that many Bob's Burgers songs, that's when we put them all together and release it to the fans. I thought I should say that before we run out of time. Emma Evans, do you want to say what your question is?
Yes, hi, my name's Emma. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee. And I was wondering if when Bob retires, if only one of the Belcher kids could take over, who would you want to see take over the family business?
Oh, is this a question for Jon Benjamin?
That would be for me, probably, right?
Well, anybody, whoever you think would be the best to take over the legacy.
Let's shoot it around.
Yeah, shoot it around. Dan, what do you think?
I mean, I think it would be kind of like a 6 Feet Under situation where Tina would be like the loyal one that stayed the whole time, and then Louise would just show up and, you know, and Gene and want to like run it with her and change everything. And it would be pretty frustrating because she's the one who stuck around the whole time.
I'm pretty sure Louise would make the restaurant successful, and she's the smartest one, so she would definitely it would be like it probably would become a chain, and it would be awesome.
But the person who'd been working there the whole time would really have a sense of the best way to run it.
Without any
You don't want to like change something that's working.
Kids don't.
Is it working though? I think it would probably all be bought by Mike Pompeo. So sad. No, I think Louise would take over.
But why wouldn't Gene take over?
Gene can't do it.
Gene would love to be on the board, but I don't know that he has the organizational skills to run a restaurant. But he has a lot of ideas, and he would give them to Tina and Louise, and they would do like 1 out of 10. Because they'd be fun, but I think like Louise has the energy.
That's true. I think Louise gets stuck with it. Yeah.
But she doesn't get stuck. She soars. I mean,
Maybe. That's
She turns it into something that's got like 4 very successful other stores.
I don't know whether Louise wants to take it over or not. I think Tina might fly the coop. Right?
You need to write and be creative and live in the city.
Yeah, Tina got into Skidmore, so.
Great evocative question, Emma.
No thoroughbreds.
Yeah.
Emily, what's your question? Oh, well, first say a little bit about yourself. Tell us where you're from, and then let us see your needlepoint behind you too.
Hi, my name is Emily. I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I wanted to ask about the movies and TV shows you might be referencing in future episodes. Like this season, we got Predator.
Yeah, okay. This one's good for me and Nora. This is I think we're light on movie references. Let me look at my list here. I think we love movies. There's a definite, probably a little bit of a movie influence on almost everything. And of course, our titles are almost always. We can't stop referencing movie titles when we do our episode titles. But I think, Nora, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we really don't go hard at a movie until we get to the two-parter, and we're just all about not just Blade Runner, but really the oeuvre, the Ex Machina and the Westworld, like the human, more human than human android vibe becomes what Tina wants to write about and think about as kind of a way to process what's going on for her at school. And she's feeling a little bit judged, and it kind of ends up expressing itself in this, in kind of an exploration of all those, what Nora and I started calling the sexy robot movies, where the robot, and we gave Gene a little bit of an attitude because he loves robots. He's a real robot guy, but he likes classic robots. So he's going to enjoy your Wall-E and your Iron Giant. And then Tina kind of takes, and really comes from Bob. We've sort of imagined that Bob has exposed the kids to like parts of these movies. And Tina takes the sexy humanoid android and runs with it. Is that right, Nora?
There's a brief spin through some of, when they're trying to find which is the most recent journal, they do a little spin through some of the other ones real quick. And there's a theme.
That's right. The family has at a critical juncture, the family needs to figure out what's going on with Tina, and basically all reads aloud from her other erotic fan fiction. And so we do spin through several other movies. You're right. In the two-parter, you'll also kind of get a quick taste of Grease. What else?
Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Fast and Furious.
Saving
Kramer
Private
versus
Ryan.
Kramer.
Saving Private Ryan, Jurassic Park.
Yeah. All those.
Yeah, and Grease. And then there's another episode that has Hurt Locker in it.
Yeah. That's right.
A sexy Hurt Locker.
Yeah, sexy Hurt Locker.
I hope that's the name of the episode.
Thank you, fans. It's nice to see you and nice to hear your questions. Wait, let me see. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. I have questions from social media. Nick Needsham wants to know who has been your favorite guest star. You guys have been you cast have been so separated from your guest stars this year. It's another flaw and foible of recording by yourselves, huh?
Yeah.
And also wouldn't name.
I could tell you who my future guests are.
Please.
I'm hoping Dionne Warwick, because she tweeted me that somehow Dionne Warwick is going to be in an episode.
Yes, I was also engaged in some Warwick combo, which was very exciting.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's do it.
Got to get Warwick.
And she'll sing in end credits?
Nora, Caitlin Palma wants to know, how do you come up with the burger of the day?
She wants to know from me, or does she want to know from Jon Benjamin? For me?
I'd pass that over.
Basically, I don't know what the other writers do. We all like ask each other for help, but I will look up ingredient. We've done every single ingredient. I'll look it up. I'm like, just tell me ingredients, because we do kale like so many times, and then you try to think of like a movie or a song or something. I don't know. We will make for every episode. We'll make a list of like 10, and like 8 of them get thrown out, and we forget about them. So there's like hundreds of burgers of the day that are just in the trash, because we're always like, we should compile a list, but then we never do. In however many years we've been doing this.
Jon Benjamin, what character would you voice if you didn't voice yours? This will be the last question.
if I didn't voice my character.
Yeah.
Which like, oh wow. I'd probably I'd probably most align with Tina, I guess. We have similar energies. But if I was like going against type, I would like go for Gene, I guess.
Nice. Anybody else want to throw in? We're getting the wrap up here. There's a lot of great questions I didn't get to. Sorry, everybody on social media. Will Louise end up with Rudy? Oh, I love that one. We don't know. No one knows. We talked about some of the. Oh, we got some of these. Will we ever meet Ken? Will we ever meet Ginger? Anyone wants to know?
I mean, there's flirting with Ginger coming up.
Oh yeah, we're gonna almost meet Ginger so hard.
So close. You can smell it. You can smell it. Yeah.
Are they actually cannibals, Kristen?
No.
That is correct.
But we are in real life, the cast.
But there's some percentage of the meat that was human, right? Wasn't that a thing?
Yeah.
Suggested, strongly suggested, never proved. Never proved. Well, we run out of time. We have to wait until next year now.
Aww.
But we'll see each other soon. We get to hang out perhaps in real life.
Yeah. All right.
I'm excited to do Comic-Con in person in San Diego.
Yeah.
Dear. Woo!
Hopefully
Next year we're gonna wear the neck braces.
Create a high five line and high five.
No, don't tell them.
Oh.
Neck braces 2022.
Neck braces
No,
2022.
neck braces. Why didn't we just do it now and get it over?
I almost did, you guys.
Yeah.
From home.
Probably a shortage because of
It
COVID.
would finally be funny if we all had them.
I know. Ah, shoot.
We all had separate accidents.
Save it for next year. Shh.
Gave it
Thank
away.
you all. Thank you, everybody. Bye, fans.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Hi, everybody.
Bye.
Hi.